Hey guys, welcome back to Zero's Typology. We've got Giancarlo here again. And you know what? Before there was Paris Hilton, there was this bitch. She was the bitch. Over across the pond, she was Paris Hilton before Paris Hilton was a thing. This is Miss Katie Price, otherwise known as Jordan. She's kind of like this fantastic train wreck of a human being. Um, so I thought it would be really fun to type her. And so we've just been spending the last few hours looking at her Instagram, looking at her many scandals, her many plastic surgeries, her many engagements, arrests, DUIs, um, all over the place. And we were initially thinking core three for her, probably three wing two, but we came to revise our, I guess, impression of her core type as we were looking into her life. Um, because I see a lot of seven-esque themes of like expansion for her. Like, I didn't want to spend too much time looking at her Wikipedia, but it kind of gives you like a quick snapshot of the whole lore. Like she has done so many things. Like she started as a model for The Sun and then went on to appear on reality shows. Um, she's released eight autobiographies. Eight. That's pretty crazy, right? I
Yeah,
mean,
it's a lot
that's
of
a
writing about yourself.
That's a lot. Eight out of like that's crazy. I mean, that's gotta be that's gotta be a core assertive type right there. 11 novels, one fashion book, two series of children's books. Her business ventures include fashion lines, beauty products, equestrian related enterprises. And I saw her latest thing is she's pushing like CBD stuff and running into some like legal issues with that, but yeah, the woman is just, she's a hustler and she's been into all sorts of things, modeling, TV, um, entrepreneurship. Oh, music.
Oh, she
That
made music
the
interesting.
music part was really funny because the woman cannot sing to save her life, and she's still trying to make the music thing happen. I think good for her, you know. Would you say like success is just like 90% confidence, G?
Yeah, definitely 90% confidence. And also was gonna add that trees, even though they are an assertive type, they're also very perfectionistic within the domain that they choose. And what I'm seeing is that she's kind of like a jack of all trades, master of, well, she's great with media and with managing people based on the impression that I got from this interview she had. But the sort of thing where she can be
Oh,
well.
your audio was kind of taking
Yeah.
out a little bit there for a sec.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I think I wait. Oh my gosh, I hate how bad with technology it is sometimes. Hold on, let me see if I can
Yeah.
bring my other earbud case. Like
Mm-hmm.
just this one seems
Yeah.
to be
Yeah,
running
that's
out of
fine.
battery.
That's fine.
I
Yeah,
apologize.
so she also got into politics, which is kind of crazy. She's gonna take a little break. And obviously she's been really, really big in the media, which I don't think she minds. And I think she's gotten something like over 20 boob jobs, which is pretty crazy. Um, so there's the boob jobs, there was a botched BBL, whole body liposuction. She's gotten so many facelifts. She was told that she can't have any more because there's no more skin to pull and tuck on this woman's face. She's also a mother and she's got a special needs child named Harvey who's been featured in a lot of her social media. Um, some have accused her of exploiting the sun in order to pitch her many ventures, and whether she's doing that or not, who can say? The woman
Yeah,
is just trying to make a living. Um,
I'm here. I'm back. Can you hear me clearly?
I can hear you. You're great. You're
Okay,
golden.
awesome. Yeah, just want to use
Yep.
the computer, I guess, audio for now, but yeah, because my
Yeah.
earbuds got charged. Um,
Okay, she's had 20 over 24 breast augmentations in her life.
yeah,
Do you see
that
that?
seems, yeah, it seems to me that it's that sort of excess and abundance or maxim like so. The thing about her is that she has this kind of like there are two trifixes, especially with self-press as the first instinct. The 378 and the 278 seem to be very much abundance minded by nature, and they are prone to excess as well. In her case, well, as given her overall vibe and life pattern, she's more concerned with material possessions and increasing her status and getting basically getting ahead of, the competition in that way without much like time for like more emotional like taking care of emotional needs or sensitivity to those things.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to say that about getting multiple breasts. I'm just trying to speak like contrast between the 378 slash 278 space and let's say the more like 379, 369s who might try to specialize in something that they don't consider superficial as much as in that sort of shallow, lavish, abundant materialistic streaks. You seems very much like self-preservation 7 wing 8, self-preservation 3 and 2, and it's more exaggerated in those types, especially because they're very focused on the external gaze, I will say.
Yeah, yeah, I would say that I think the three wing two fix is secondary. Um, we can get into it like gosh, and she's had a lot of problems with the law and declaring bankruptcy. Like I don't want to say that's necessarily just a seven thing, but living high on the hog, living living in the now, not necessarily being super financially or just responsible in general. And she's been arrested many times for like DUIs, driving while using a mobile phone. Um, so like this woman is always I'm guessing there's not a lot of super ego influence because she's just basically doing what she wants to do, regardless of the consequences. And figure we could look at some of her quotes. Okay. I don't know why it's not showing them all. But anyways, people think I'm high maintenance, but I actually work very hard. That's very, very three. Like she's a hard worker. She's not shy about being ambitious. Good for her. She says what she thinks, and I think that's because like she's really leaning into, well, she's an assertive type, and she's really leaning into that eight wing on her seven fix, and she just says whatever there's no filter. Um, yeah, and then I've been through so much, but I always bounce back. I think that's very three coded as well. But I mean, we were not thinking core three for her. And do you want to watch this? The 10 times Katie Price pissed off everyone.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Also, that seems to point more towards seven. Just that kind of. I mean, she also has like those mercurial sort of elements about like rage baiting or playing like kind of she pokes the bear or rocks the boat quite a lot. And three, in a similar way to nine, I will say there are types that don't want to. there is a more smooth quality to how trees present themselves, even though internally they can be really, really ruthless, like other
Hmm.
assertive types. So
Yeah, yeah.
They're sharing their special news. Welcome to Watch Mojo UK, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 times Katie Price pissed off everyone. Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified comments online. What do you think about Katie Price? Let us know in the comments. Number 10. Questionable musical abilities. Oh no! In 2005, Katie Price almost represented the UK in the Eurovision Song Contest. It was her attempt at entering the music industry, and let's just say things didn't go according to plan. Even Price herself cringes when looking back at this moment. Loose women viewers.
But does she though? Does she cringe? I think that is so funny because her voice is terrible and she just on like confidence and swag alone, she was almost representing them in the Eurovision contest. Like this woman that absolutely cannot sing. Do you have any thoughts on that, G?
yeah, was as I was going to say before, yeah, the thing about like competency types, even the more like triple assertive SOSS or SSO, I will say when it comes to singing and performance, well, I will say threes are very perfectionistic with their craft, or they don't want to be seen
Yeah.
uh, doing something the wrong way. Whereas sevens are the types that will throw themselves unprepared and just kind of figure it as they go. And she seems very
Yeah.
comfortable with.
Hmm. Yeah, I agree. I think that's strong points for not being a core competency type. Like comparing her to someone like Tom Cruise, who has a seven fix, but he's like everything has to be perfect, or he's like freaking out and like frustration meltdowns, you know? But I thought another video that really showed this well that she's not a core image type was this one.
This is Arby's quarter-pound pulled pork and chopped brisket. Both are smoked slow for up to 13 hours. Your price is here, but apparently wants to spend a bit of time getting changed. It's 8:23. Get in here. Come on.
I've got no makeup on at all.
Well, good. It's probably improved things. Sit down.
It's great to see you. Just woken up in the car. Look at me. You look fabulous. You always look fabulous. I haven't got a billion of makeup. Just literally woke up like, we're in. Why are you late? It's not me. It's the traffic. No. No, it is. No. Shut up, moaning, Mum. Oh. Jesus, we're not live, are we?
And I mean, look at her, like the woman's not lying. You can tell she just woke up and she's like in PJs and she's just running out there to be on live TV. Like she just does not care.
Yeah, she has like a zero self-judgment, zero in that sense inhibition. She's just okay, I'm here. Like we can see that she's even though she seems like in a hurry and a little bit kind of like this is not what I usually do. I don't see her uncomfortable in her own skin at all, which, am I seeing an
Hmm.
image type in that situation?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, not to stereotype, but I don't feel like a core three, especially someone who's like, had her start in being a glamour model, is gonna just roll up on live TV looking this rough.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are.
Yes,
Yeah.
we are, you liar. Are we
No,
really?
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're winding me
No,
up.
we're not.
Wait till you look at the screens. That's what's going out.
Yeah.
Oh, hi. You know how television works. Right, so why are you late? Mum, let's talk about what you need to talk about. I'm not late. It's not me, it's the traffic. Yeah.
I
I
could
can't
watch this
believe
all
I'm
day. This
telling
is
no
great.
makeup. Literally just
This
got
is like
a
Brexit for families. This is, isn't it?
It is. No, nothing could be as bad as you've done well on here today, Mum.
Well, you know what?
You're
We haven't
right in it.
Let's talk about Brexit for a minute. I need to get the Price family view of Brexit. What do you think of it?
I think they're loaded to school.
Okay, so the mom, that's her mom there. I think she seems kind of like a 136, talking about no more Brexit, England first type of stuff, but to get more into it.
doesn't do
Mhm.
it. So you are this time. Next time around. Amy, you voted. Yes, I did. What did you vote? Out, to be honest with you, because
No one
I
cares.
just, no, you're living in Spain at the moment, aren't you? Yeah. You're having some time over there. Yeah. And how is that improving your life and your condition? Because you're living with this terminal lung disease. Yeah. Please, I'll tell them what I'm actually really like as a person. What people misunderstood before. You come on, this is your chance. You always say, I wish people would really know what you like. Tell them. Really. What annoys you?
What are we missing?
The truth. Not a lot. Go on.
Not a lot.
Go on, stick up to me. Not really. No, stick up to me, Mum, because you're always on about
Is she misunderstood?
I think she's misunderstood in the way that she's a good daughter, she's loving, she's kind, she's an excellent mum. I mean, you know offhand about Harvey.
Yeah.
But her worst things are obviously her timekeeping. That wasn't my fault dreadful today. anyway. It wasn't my fault today.
And what about her general behaviour? Well,
Her general
she's
behaviour?
quite naughty, isn't she?
She's naughty, she's misunderstood, but she is naughty. She doesn't get up to all the things people think she does.
How
I
much,
know
what
that.
percentage-wise, how much of it's true?
Hardly none of it. 99.5. No, you're out of order. Read this headline, then I'll say you caused this one. No.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you.
Mum says 99% of the stories are true.
It's not true. No.
Do you think the fact that Katie lives so much of her life?
So the mom, the one mom is calling her out, like, yeah, most of it's true.
Mhm.
Do you have any thoughts?
I mean, it seems to me that like I mean, number one, I noticed zero defensiveness. She just kind of seems very assured on no. I mean, I think like kind of people are calling her out, and she's just like it seems like she might disagree a little bit. Might hear a little bit of that bit where uh how can I explain this? It seems to me that they're saying it like she might break rules or get in trouble, and she just doesn't seem to see the problem that I would say.
Hmm.
Like a very good type might get a little defensive or might just. I mean, I'm trying to think about the three. Threes usually just want to look really perfect, as I said before, and whereas she seems very comfortable with imperfection, but still, she's very much. I mean, it's ironic because of all the plastic surgery she has gotten. It's almost like the things that she likes that give, let's say, luxury, beauty, or just increase her status are the things she focuses on,
Yeah.
and other things kind of just roll off her back. Maybe why, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and I'm kind of wondering like what she says about her plastic surgery because I could see it being like a frustration motif. Like it's never good enough because Michael Jackson, he was just a seven fixer, but he was like obviously infamous for like way too many plastic surgeries and like I think that is like a frustration thing and seven is a frustration type that it's just like one more little nip, one more little pluck, and then things will like it's always trying to like make something more ideal, but it's never getting there. Um, so yeah, it's unapologetic. I've booked six more surgeries and won't stop. And I've had a lot of therapy, and I believe my desire for surgery stems from trauma. Okay, so I mean, she's being pretty open about that, not feeling good enough. Like she did become famous when she was quite young. And yeah, but I mean, she's had like, I don't know, maybe up to 100 plastic surgeries. Like it is pretty excessive. And most recently, like I think it's gotten beyond like the normal level of like, oh yeah, that person's had some work done. Like she's starting to look a little bit frightening, you might say.
Yeah, like on that particular picture with the dentures or the fake teeth, like on the
Mhm.
top, there's one where she's with this I don't know if that's her boyfriend or who that is, that dude with her in the very left picture.
Yeah, her son.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
that's her son.
Yeah,
Yeah, her
her
face
special
looked.
needs son. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, so she's had a lot of facelifts to the point that they were telling her you can't have any more because you don't have any more skin to pull, like um and like here, I thought
Probably
here,
when I get out. Are you going to go back to the apartment? Well, he's not coming. Gutting, really. But he said he was coming. So I'm getting the house ready for me.
Can you hear the song that's playing?
Yeah, the song that's playing is Where the Hell is My Husband? Where the hell is my husband? Da 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 da. Quite a convenient song. Baby, the hell is my husband? The wife he's alone in the UK. Huh.
Yeah, she's kind of still keeping it like I'm noticing the level of see. So yeah, that plastic surgery could be a way in which she's coping with a frustration, maybe an addiction, the same way
Mhm.
that people might cope with like maybe alcohol or might cope with being perfectionistic. And it's also aligned to one, maybe like that.
Yeah.
It's an
Yeah,
outlet.
that's a good point. And here I thought like this really vibes like Seven Wing Eight to me. She even kind of looks like Megan Fox, who I believe is Seven Wing Eight Fox, Seven
I
Wing Eight
mean,
Fixed.
I don't. I disagree. I mean, Megan Fox. I think she's. I type her as a sexual too with a strong 7 wing 8 face, just because she has more emotional kind of like she seems to really focus on her relationships and on providing emotional support or trying to be the perfect or the ideal
Yeah.
like
Yeah, I'm mostly talking about the aesthetic. Like
yeah.
I'm so fierce. I'm a female tiger. I'm a survivor.
Yes, very 7 8 like in the tri-fits is 378 278 area definitely 7 and 8.
Yeah. Yeah, and we were saying that like Seven Wing Six can be a little bit more like ooh or kind of cutesy. Where she's way more like fierce and tenacious, for lack of a better word. I don't know, like we were talking about her, you were mentioning her cancel tilt, and I don't know how
Yeah.
much it's been modified, but obviously she's got a very positive cancel tilt. And as far as instincts, we were initially thinking she could be SP blind, but we kind of changed our minds on that. Because like she's doing stuff like this, like where she's just kind of like showing off the goods, but it's not necessarily alluring, you know what I mean? It's just like, here's my boobs, here's my BBL, it's not, it's just kind of like staying in the SP realm, you know?
Yeah, it's very SP and like assertive. She's just kind of like focused on like like the marketing aspect of I have this, look at it, like very even though it's very status conscious, which is a social influence as well, it's very much use of the raw materials without, you know,
Mm-hmm.
much allure or like perhaps psychological depth to it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, or even like there's not much mystery. Um
Yeah,
it's just like here are my giant boobs. I mean,
yeah.
though like, to be fair, a lot of her career has been very much focused on the assets. Um, but do you have any thoughts on how maybe this could be SX blind, like all the excessive surgeries and such?
Yeah, so for assets blind, I feel like okay, so people who have more withdrawn elements and assets in the stack will find superficial living and climbing, what the culture or already has agreed this has value. You know what I mean? They want they either excessively intellectualize it and give it its own spin, or will live outside of it. Whereas somebody with assets, because assets needs to individuate, just like four needs to individuate through self-analysis or a talent or something that might be more ethereal, alluring. Whereas when your assets last, especially in America, the culture, like the way women are, like perhaps the expectations or the highest status signals to being a woman have to do a lot with, having big boobs, BBL, this like the very crazy positive cantle tilt and the big lips. Those are just kind of like what a culture has determined has value.
Mhm.
And without much of that awareness of your own assets or your own distinctive, I mean, what you distinctively might.
Your own like unique
Yeah,
like
unique.
flavor, like
Flavor.
your own unique animal magnetism. Like so like in this picture is actually pretty like raw. Like it doesn't look edited to me. It's just um so I could see this again like being seven getting into the eight space. Like this is me putting it all out there. Do you have
Yeah,
any
it
thoughts?
seems. I mean, it's because she has a lot of eight, like the eight wing and the eight fits. I see that
So you
lustfulness.
think you think eight fix for her?
I think eight fits just because based on how pushy and with what she wants she is. A 739 has a more smooth, kind of like hippie-ish, kind of. Even
Hmm.
if they have an eight wing, they can have a more kind of like it's like I don't want to say they might not smoke, they might be really a straight edge, but like when she's talking about her husband never coming, she made actually she got an interview about it, about the and she gave me I think I linked it on the Discord, a video where she's talking about the guy she was marrying that never came to the UK, and it seems to me that she doesn't tolerate being flaked on or people being ambiguous. She's
Hmm.
kind of like, cut the crap. Are you coming or are you not coming? I got that kind of, that's the impression I got from her talking about that guy. Whereas people with 7 and 9 give me the impression they might just flake out or just ghost and they don't really, they're more conflict avoidant in that sense.
Yeah,
They're
yeah,
not that
yeah.
in your
That's a
face.
good point. Katy Perry, or I keep saying Katy Perry. Katy Price arrested again. She's
Yeah.
in prison this time. So I guess you could see the case for her being a Stacey, in the 378 tribe. Um, yeah, I mean she's an interesting person and like in her own way, she's managed to stay relevant. So she's in her like mid 40s now. So usually if you're like a glamour model, just a model, you have like a shelf life on your career, but she's gonna like she's gonna stay in the public eye. I just want to see if she's spoken about like she attacked like a lover's side chick or something, like physically attacked them. And I wonder if she, okay, let's see what she's saying here. Okay, I wouldn't have minded going to prison for some peace and quiet. Yeah, that does feel like an eight-ish like
Yeah,
rejection of vulnerability. Like, come at me, put me in prison.
exactly. She has that denial of vulnerability. Even when she was talking about the dude that flake on her, she was like, he has a problem. He's making him like making himself look bad. Like it's all, it's like I'm fine, I'm okay, Like the world could be crumbling, but I'm always on top. She got that kind of energy, very like dominant and assertive with, where she wants to be in life. And
Yeah, and
here.
it reminds me a little bit of David Hasselhoff. Did you know that he tried to have a music career too? He's also tagged as like in the 378 try. Um,
Oh, tell me. Didn't.
yeah, yeah, should we look it up?
Mhm.
Gosh, what is
Yeah, for
this?
sure.
Okay. David Hasselhoff. Oh, a singer. Oh, wow, okay. Oh my gosh.
It will be.
Oh my gosh, what is the
Hey, got a permit for those guns? I've got a permit right here.
Oh my God. What a funny, like really drama. Oh, wish. That's a very, yeah, very triple assertive kind of cinematic, especially the seven. So that's
dude,
sort
what the hell is even happening?
of.
Oh my
Oh my
gosh.
God.
It's so cheesy, but like he owns it and he like plays it up.
Yeah.
It's so glib. It's
Yeah.
got
That's a
it.
vibe of three and seven together. Very glib.
Yeah, which is fun. I like the whole vibe. I guess we can check out this one. It doesn't sound terrible.
Is that for from the vocals or some Ed?
No shit!
They probably did a J-Lo where they hired someone else to like go sing for her.
Yeah.
I
I
just
could have,
assumed.
yeah.
Insecurity, loading door. These things don't judge me. Being happy. You can know I don't see my tears. Fighting for the best of me. You say
Okay, so she's kind of got like, I don't know, like she's trying to get street cred or something. What are your
Yeah.
thoughts on the music video, G?
Yeah, yeah. So what I have to say is this particular, I mean, rap culture is very eight and like kind of like very eight and more SPSS. I think there's a strong emphasis on women trying to be sensual, but it seems very staged, number one, almost like like it's very scripted, very kind of
Yeah,
like by the script. So
very
fits
manufactured.
to very
Mm-hmm.
manufactured and SPSO 3 Win 2 were the but she does seem like a very kind of lustful and aggressive kind of person, but it's very kind of like yeah, like I don't know how to explain it. Simplistic, almost like this is what you see is what you get. Even though she has that sort of polish and more smoothness than like I'd sell press A that might be more crass or a little bit more like she has a little bit of that kind of popsy, more like um not much intensity or aggression in that more like in that more how can I say like for instance, you know how biker culture is it's more antisocial. She still is existing within, you know, the
Mm-hmm.
boundaries.
It's kind of glam.
Yeah, more
Yeah,
glam.
yeah. And this is the one you sent me, right?
Yeah, that one. That's the one I sent you. I mean, it's a little long, but the first few minutes
get
are
drive
totally
my way. Guys, it's me, Megan Fox. Your question's puberty. Let's face it, some things should.
This podcast is brought to you by the Price Sisters.
Over to you, Hub.
This is Katie Price show.
What can I do with my little sister? Be a Hannah Price. Oi, oi. I love it.
Okay, it's extremely chaotic. Just pure
yeah,
seven.
yeah, it's just pure
Like,
seven.
like what is happening right now?
The ad and then the fat guy at the beginning, that was funny. Also, you see the contrast with the more kind of like, I am your crush, you're supposed to pamper me, kind of two-ish vibe, versus Katie's just more kind of carefree. Well, like Megan Fox
Hmm.
is 278, so it's a good contrast, 278 versus 378, like 738. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Welcome to Katie Price Show. The one that I do with my little ickle bickle sister. Go on, everyone. Sophia and a price. Oh, God. Well. But can I just say, sir, hold on. No, hold on. Let me speak. It has been a bit of another shit week, let's say. So, shall we get it out the way? Because I know everyone's starting to find out. So, shall we talk about Lee? Shall we talk about your good morning in Britain? Hold on, let me talk. Shall we talk about your
It's or I'm
Good
sorry.
Morning Britain interview?
What was that, G?
I'm thinking like the interview where like you can see that seats or more kind of super ego, maybe 9 win 8
Mhm.
or 8 win 9, kind of you can see the contrast where she's just like lively and happy, and then she's like, "Let me talk," uh,
Yeah, yeah.
like just
And then
very,
look at Katie. She's like Zoolander face.
uh, she's like, what?" Like,
What?
yeah,
What, my interrogation? Yeah.
really.
Bloody hell! Well, first of all, Ben's been with me the whole time on it, because obviously I'm doing my YouTube behind the scenes of everything. And so I'm like, first of all, Lee was supposed to be doing it and getting the flight before, and we've done our research chat. So he's all at the airport, and
Okay, G, weird question, but did you ever see the Johnny Depp movie about Jack the Ripper?
If I watch a movie about Jack the Ripper, I don't think so. Could you tell me about it?
Okay. Well, I don't even remember what the name was, but like the way she talks, like she could have been like a White Castle prostitute from that time era. You know what I'm saying? Like the red
Yeah,
light district, like tussling with Jack the Ripper.
no, for sure. I see that by very 7 win 8, very 7 and 8 in general. I see
Yeah,
that.
I guess she was born in the right time where she didn't
Yeah,
die of syphilis when she was 35.
couldn't get on the
yeah,
flight. So I'm like,
Mhm.
shit, I'm gonna have to phone them. And I said, this won't go down well because it's live TV. They've put their slot in. And so I phoned them and said, look, Lee's not going to be able to make it now. Do you still want me to come on? Do you want him on a Zoom? So we do it that way.
And there's like a real kind of like a harshness and like she's really blunt in the way she talks. So I can see why you were thinking eight fix for her instead of nine.
yes, that's what I was thinking. It's really blunt. I think that was the word. Sometimes because I'm a withdrawn type, sometimes my words don't come as fast in that sense. But very blunt, this is what I want, this is what we're doing. Cut the crap, kind of like get to the
Hmm.
point. That's her
Yeah.
style
Hit the
more.
crap. Yeah, exactly. Like no point in pleasantries. Do you know when she starts talking about the husband making her look like a dick?
The husband,
Yeah.
I think it's like a couple minutes into this, like maybe minute 4:30. That's it. Like that's when she was really
Okay.
emphasizing
All right, we'll jump ahead.
It's obviously something not right going on. And if he does make it to England, it will shut all the rumours up. Because at the moment, everyone thinks he's on a flight ban, this, that. I said, it does look weird that you haven't come to England and I keep going to Dubai. I said, I can't go to Dubai now because I've got a show coming up. I've got work to do here. As much as it's lovely going to Dubai, it's me who keeps going there. He has to come here now. And I said, if you come to England, then no one will say anything. It's the fact that you keep saying you're coming and then you don't come. So of
that
course
one.
everyone's going to flag up. Even I flagged it up to him, like big time. I flagged it up now. I said,
Yeah, it's pretty like hyper confrontational.
Yeah, it's like don't fuck with me. Are you coming or not? Like say
Right.
yes or no. Kind of like she's forcing an
Yeah,
answer.
just
Like a nine's
crumb.
worst
Yeah.
nightmare or a nine for a
Nine's
seven
worst
pitch.
nightmare. Yeah.
Yeah. Are you coming
don't
or
Are you
don't
what?
coming or not? Stop dicking around.
Yeah.
back to me again. Me have to go on live TV without you and make me look stupid and a dick. So no wonder everyone's saying you're this, you're that, because they've got a reason to say it, and I agree.
And I agree with everyone. What is the issue? So
Okay.
that's all I'm going to say on it.
So this is pretty recent. This was like 12 hours ago. And this, I think she like married this guy right after meeting him, which is pretty impulsive and also positive. Like, I think this can work. Like, why not? Um, do you have any thoughts on that?
Yeah, I mean, that's a difference. 8-win-7s are more cynical with their decision making. Like they might resist, whereas 7-win-8s kind of fall in love. Same with twos. Like all the like positive types might see the well, nines don't like making decisions as hastily or as assertively, but 7-win-8s are the types that they will be really open, really hopeful, and then but when something doesn't go the way they might want to,
Hmm.
they get really impatient and kind of like, so are we
Impatient.
doing this or not?
Mm-hmm.
A 7-win-6 might be a little more kind of whistly or manipulative, trickstery, but 7-win-8 is like, okay, so is this happening or not? And there is internally that frustration aspect, as in, why are
Mm-hmm.
people like this? Why can't people just do what they want? Like, if you
Yeah.
don't want me, why did you marry me? Kind of
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
like,
Yeah. It says they married in Dubai just days after first meeting and one day after announcing their engagement. And it looks like there's trouble in paradise right away. Katie has reportedly expressed frustration. Well, yeah, we were just listening to that. And I guess the latest guy she married has been accused of being a con man, um, faking celebrity ties, kind of like a social climber. Oh, girl, what are we doing? Kind of curious, like what she's putting on her book covers. Yeah, kind of all over the place. Looks like she's made a children's book. So yeah, it's kind of like that the seven thing of just trying anything and why not, right? But also like the fact that she's been married 4 times, she's been engaged a bunch of times. I think it's just probably that like I think the seven fear is a fear of being trapped and like not wanting to like limit the possibilities. So maybe and also like the idealism, like you were saying, like I want this grand romance. I want this beautiful, luxurious wedding in Dubai. But then, reality is never as good as you might hope. And then you find yourself. So, like, if like your whole goal is to avoid being trapped or contained, and you're making impulsive decisions to try to run from that like headspace fear, you just basically you kind of end up creating your own prison.
yeah, that might have to like, I mean, the fact that is obsessed with plastic surgery and all of this superficial, I don't wanna, I mean, let's be real, it is pretty shallow, like the way like her presentation and image seems really superficial. It seems to me that she might be caught in this trying to keep that like superficial, like perfect, like high status Stacey kind of like
Mm.
veneer,
Top like top bitch, yeah.
up each veneer, but then underneath she's just like this romantic who can't get her like her life to be the way she wants to, and is, I mean, try to keep it together and not waste time on, petty quarrels or drama as much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I
Yeah.
think like here in this picture, there's something about her face that looks a little too intense, like it's almost frightening. And I think that can
Almost like
be
she could like eat you, like she will jump and eat you.
right. Like there's so much like intensity, like, and I think that is definitely marks for her being eight fixed. And then, I mean, I don't even know what to say about like what's going on with like it's kind of sad. Like, she was obviously, and she still is like a beautiful woman, but it's like she just can't stop the plastic surgeries. Um, I hope she gets help because I I don't know. I don't know how her future's gonna go if she doesn't make some peace with herself, you know?
Yeah, it's like it seems to me that she's caught in this kind of trap where she just has to keep the appearances up to not reveal that maybe she might need more help than she wants to admit. Like she vibes like kind of person that doesn't really want to look like she has problems. I feel like that's also very 3 and 7.
Mhm.
Like for instance, Paris Hilton, I typed her as a 3-wing 4, 379, and she like kept the Provo Canyon trauma like buried under. You had no clue, you know. She always seems so carefree, even
Mhm.
though she has a more smooth and mellow, almost like dreamy like presentation
Yeah,
versus Katie's more like bitey and
right
aggressive.
here. Yeah.
Yeah,
Right. Like she could be holding a human heart right here.
exactly. She can.
Uh, yeah, there and like I guess her like her long rap sheet and such shows that this woman is not going to be tamed, but I hope she can tame her personal demons because I mean, gosh, she's getting so many surgeries. She's probably spending so much time wandering around her house like this and so anyways, do you feel comfortable calling it, G?
Yes, I feel more than comfortable calling it. I think it's 7-win 8, then 3-win 2, and the last fit's 8. I mean, it's kind of redundant to say whether it's 8-win 7 or 8-win 9. Um, and I don't know if you're familiar with the tri-type orders, like system, as in, let's say your primary tri-type, in your case, you're 9-win 1, 9-7-2. I don't know if it's okay if I made this addition, if that's okay
Yeah,
with
of
you.
course, of course.
Yeah, so if you're 9-wing 1, 9-7-2, and your second fit is 7-wing 6, for
Hmm.
instance, your tri-fit says you have access to will be 9-6-2, then 9-7-3, because your two fits as a 3-wing, and then so you will be closer to a 9-6-2 and a 9-7-3 than let's say uh like an 8-7-2 if you had like an 8-wing and your
Hmm.
7 feet were at 7-win 8. So with Katie, I think 3-7-8 with a 2-7-8 slant is really on point because she's bold, aggressive, wants what she wants out of life. But it's still keeping that more mannequin sort of pragmatic preference as opposed to like histrionic, aggressive, or emotionally as devouring. She's more
Hmm.
materialistically devouring than emotionally devouring, I will say.
Okay. So I'm sorry, just to like dumb it down a little bit. What were you thinking for the wing on the wing on her gut fix?
The wing on forgot. Okay, yeah, you're very good at it. Okay. I want to say 8-wing 9 because I could see a bit of that like combination of 3-7-9 and 2-7-8 as
Oh,
in
right. So leaning more into DJ because we were
DJ.
considering like a reduction heavy DJ for her. Okay, yeah, I feel comfortable with that. So 7-wing 8, 3-wing 2, 8-wing 9, very, very rejection heavy, Stacey,
Yep.
and SpSo for her. Okay. All right. I think we're good to go. Thank you so much for joining me, G.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Bye, guys.
Mm-hmm. Bye-bye.